Sup everyone, this is Draco Evolve here, and today I'm about to launch a new series in my channel, which is the Football Manager series, so Football Manager 2020, FM Manager 2020. As you can see, I'm a huge football fan, I'm a huge United fan. Football Manager games I have played since 2001. I've bought every single edition of it. I spent hundreds of hours each year in each of the editions, and I've discovered some tips and tricks while playing the game. And today I'm gonna start a series where I take over United, bring them back to the glory days, so expect live streams, and also I'll be showing you guys how to sign for United some of the world's best players. You got players like Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes, Sancho, Delete, you name it. I'm gonna show you how to sign them with the current budget you have. Now don't get this wrong guys, I'll be doing a how-to guide, a step-by-step guide on how to sign each of these players, whether it is in beta version, because I do understand that this is in the beta, but I have played beta for many of the editions. I've always pre-ordered it and go into the beta, and even after the beta you're still able to sign this type of players over and over again. I've tried it, dismantled teams and started over. I barely went past 7-8 seasons in a save because I just want to dismantle it and see what else I can sign. But today's video is all about how I will sign Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho with the budget that you have at Manchester United. And as always, it is a step-by-step guide. There's no cheats, no editor. I will show you everything from top to bottom, so let's dive straight in. So as you can see guys, this is the current squad. You can see some of these players that you probably will recognize, and most of them are I hate them. I hate them. I have like Nemanja Matic, Phil Jones, Jesse Lingard. Normally what I tend to do is get rid of a lot of these deadwoods and make space for youth and this type of and Jadon Sancho and Bruno Fernandes. If I go to the finances on the screen, you can see United have a budget of £100 million to spend. Ollie, I'll show you how to spend. And you can see a wage budget of 3.5, and you're not able to adjust it. Now again, within this budget, we all know Jadon Sancho can cost up to £100 million, plus we all know Bruno Fernandes can cost about £60–70 million. But in this edition, in this first part, I will show you how to sign both these players with £100 million in the current season. So we're on 24th, as you can see on the top right corner, we're on 24th of June 2019. So I'm gonna search up Jadon Sancho. Again, you don't need to type, you know, it's up to you if you want to scout these players, but to be honest with you, you don't need to scout these players because we all know what the quality is. I hit the scout for the season, you know, the fun of anyway. The value is £27 million as it stands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an offer. So I've got £100 million budget. You can see right here the fee is expected to be £27 million, but clearly it's not going to be the case. But here's the trick. Here is the trick. What I tend to do is always offer around £20 million upfront payment, and then add additional fees and installments in 3 installments. Always do 3 installments because that will spread your budget. If you do 1 installment of say £80 million, you might just pay £100 million up front. But if you do it across 3 seasons, 3 windows of £80 million, it will come up to be, I'll show you. So let's just drop to £80 million. It will come up to £26 million per season. So you can see the first season right here, 2019 to 2020, the budget will be deducted from £100 million. I'll lose £20 million because that's the fee I agreed to pay up front. But over the next course of 3 seasons, I'll be paying 26.6, roughly 26.6 and 26.6. That will cover Jadon Sancho. Him being 19 years of age by 3 seasons, you would have paid off everything that you would have paid off. Sorry, excuse me. And you'll have an elite player in your squad without breaking the bank. Now you might say, oh, you know, you're still paying £100 million on tops. Yes, you're paying £100 million for a quality player. Having a player like him in your squad will guarantee you merchandising fees, commercial revenues, and it might not be Manchester United being a huge commercial revenue in the game as well. They will generate cash no matter what. So you can see £26 million is just a scratch. What I always tend to do is I hit suggest terms instead of make offer, just to see, just to test the water, just to test what Dortmund think about this installments. So I'm going to hit suggest term right now. So you can see, here you go, they've come back with a counter offer, which I expected, where they want £37.5 million up front with £63 million over 3 seasons. That will mean I pay a bit more this season, and over the course of 3 seasons I pay just over £20 million. Guys, if you are a Manchester United manager, would you agree to this fee? Of course, of course, of course you're gonna accept it. But I'm gonna try to penny pinch a little bit. It's for those of you guys who likes penny pinching, right? I'm gonna drop it down to say £30 million and see what they say in there. So as you can see, I dropped it to £30.5 million and they've agreed. You can see right here, hands free. So I'm gonna make an offer now, finalize offer. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's Jadon Sancho. Over the coming sort of few minutes, I'll be skipping the game and seeing his negotiating terms and signing him up. So let's try that right now. So you can see on the same day at 10 AM Monday 24th, Jadon Sancho offer has been accepted of £93 million, and Sancho will love to negotiate. You can see, so you can say start negotiations, and in this part it's up to you really. That's his demands. So let's negotiate contract. So you can see he wants £155 million per week, with a signing off fee of 8.7 and agent fee 1.2. Now obviously these are just the details around it, but the important thing in the future, when I show you how to sign Mbappe, Kai Havertz, João Felix all in one season without breaking the bank, is to really minimize what you're paying on signing on fee. So you can just do like £1 million, yeah, but always add a clause which is sell on fee percentage, just to sort of sweeten the deal for him, even though you've taken away roughly £7 million from him. But to say add 50%, the reason why I add 50%, I have no intention of selling Jadon Sancho in the future. He's 19 years old, and sell on fee percentage means that if I sell him for £100 million again next season, he'll get 50% off that. I have no sort of reason to sell him in the future, not in the next 8-9 seasons, and by that time his value will diminish. And to be honest with you, you'll win a lot of trophies, you'll generate so much income that even giving away 20-30 million pound in his pocket wouldn't really hurt you. But I'm just gonna suggest the terms and see what he says. So you can see, as soon as I suggest the terms, he accepted it straight away, and that means the signing on fee and agent fee is going to be £2.2 million. Now remember, these do go out of your budget, of your transfer budget, so it means that the more you pay in the signing on fee, the more you're paying in the budget overall, and these go out immediately. These are not sort of installment payments, so try to minimize the signing on fee and agent fee as much as you can, because the more budget you have, you can go around signing all these other players with installments and yet still have money left over. So I'm going to finalize the deal, exit, and we just wait. And there we are, guys. We're on the 26th of June. You can see Jadon Sancho has accepted to sign for United. Here's the important part, guys. So you can see the fee that I have agreed to pay up front was £32 million. I believe it was 30.5 or something like that. But remember, the agent fee and his signing on fee comes into play. But you can see £32 million will be deducted from the transfer budget of £100 million. That will leave you to spend around £68 million still to spend, and you haven't even broken the bank. So I'm going to accept and press continue, and voila, my net confirmed the signing of Jadon Sancho. Now in this sort of news, it says I paid £93 million. So if you look at from the top down, oh, you got £100 million budget, which means you spent £93 million, you got £7 million left. No, remember, you paid in installments. So if you go back to your finances, you can see you still have, on the top right corner, you still have £68 million to spend, which means you paid only the upfront payment, and the rest of the remaining payment you're paying over 3 installments. There you have it, guys. There you have it. That's how you sign Jadon Sancho without breaking the bank. Next up, I'm going to show you how to sign Bruno Fernandes in the same scheme. So Bruno Fernandes, we all know Bruno Fernandes is such a talent. We should have got him, but I'm going to get him for FM Manager. So again, same tactic. So make an offer, test the water, a little bit, you know, just offer him 20 million pound or even 15 million pound, because he's not a household name like Jadon Sancho. But 20 million pounds is a good thing, and do the same thing, guys. I'm gonna offer him 40 million pound. That will equal to 60 million pound, but test the water with suggested terms. So let's see what they say. So you can see they've accepted straight away. So straight away they've accepted it. 20 million pound up front with 40 million pound in 3 installments. And you can see if I pay 20 million pound up front, I have a budget of 68 million pound, which means I'll still have 48 million pound to spend. Let me finalize the offer and move on. So you can see they've accepted the offer, so I'm ready to negotiate. And as always, guys, signing on fee, try to minimize it as much as you can. Sell on fee 50%. Again, these are the type of players I am signing personally. This is your preference, but I'm signing personally to keep them for many seasons. I have no intention of letting them go. And again, guys, this is up to you guys. That part is totally up to you. If you're gonna spend a bit more on the agent fee, it will mean from your transfer budget a little bit will be cut out. So I don't like to do that. I like to kind of milk every single penny from the Glazers, you know, how they milk our club. You can see suggesting, and he has accepted it. It's just a matter of now signing up, and I'll confirm after I've signed it. I will confirm. I'm just gonna skip all this. Sancho to be a you know, this is just a quick thing. I'm not gonna bother with all the details, but I'm just gonna show you how to sign them. I'm just gonna move past all this. So you can see, look, Bruno Fernandes, 21 million pound will be deducted from the transfer of 68 million pound. I'm gonna accept that. And oh no, I'm not gonna play the friendly. I'm gonna skip the friendly because I don't want to play the friendly. So skip the friendly, and mine now assigned Bruno Fernandes. So again, it says 60 million pound here, but to be honest, in reality, we all know what we did. I still have 46 million pounds to spend. Now that is up to you. I normally go for a centre back with that money, just to kind of play the game a little bit. If I go to my squad, you can see, if I can find it, there's Jadon Sancho. And where is Bruno Fernandes, the player that we will all... Where is he? Oh, there he is. There you go, Bruno Fernandes. So if you go back to the history, so let's go back to Jadon Sancho's. Historically, it will show you have paid 93 million pounds. You can clearly see. Historically, it will always show the full amount that you've played, but in reality, you haven't paid 93 million pounds up front. We all know how much I paid up front, which is 32 million pounds, including the agent fees, and the rest of the money is paid in installments. The same case with Bruno Fernandes, where historically, again, I paid 60 million pounds, which is right in real life as well, but I've paid him over time, right? So there you have it, guys. That's how you sign Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho. Next videos, I will show you how to sign João Felix, Kylian Mbappe, Delete potentially. I will show you all these players, how I'm going to sign them before the release of the FM Manager 2020, the full game. In the full game, it's always the same case, guys. I always do the same trick and get these players. But maybe this year might be different, who knows. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you guys do what I do here? If so, what players do you sign? This is a new series in my channel, Football Manager series. I always wanted to do that. I'll be bringing you live streams, tips and tricks, and signings like this. And I'll build a team, a united team of Galacticos. Bring them back to the glory days. You know, milk away the Glazers' money rather than the other way around. It's about time we've gone back to the top. And I catch you guys in the next upload, and stay butterfly.